Hi, I'm Tom Marks, and welcome to this episode of Front Lobby Confessionals. Obviously, we're here in our fantastic lobby. It's actually Sunday, so it's very quiet just before a Packer game. I want to talk to you about my favorite subject, which is not marketing, and that might surprise some of you. It's sales. And for those of you who know me and have known over the last 4 decades how many times I've been in marketing meetings and either said, is anybody actually going to sell something today? Or I've said, has anyone actually asked the sales department about this? You guys know that sales is my favorite subject because really deep down we know as marketers that without the revenue and without the incremental sales, marketing just isn't going to be funded at the investment level that it needs to be effective. So I want to talk to you about some research I found recently from a company called the Rain Group. And over an extended period of time, they interviewed 700 buyers who purchased over $3 billion of products and services. So it was a very extensive research project. And they looked at 42 different factors. Now, we're not going to go into 42 factors, but they looked at 42 factors of the sales reps that won the business of the 700 buyers. And they looked at those same 42 factors, this is really interesting, of the sales reps that came in second place. And the 3 factors that were at the very top of the list were, number 1, the buyers said, the sales reps educated me with new ideas, new insights, and fresh perspectives. That was number 1. Number 2, they said that the sales reps educated me with the pitfalls that I should be aware of before I made my purchasing decision. And the third thing the buyers said was that the sales reps knew the industry so well, they were so knowledgeable that they were able to tell me what our real set of requirements and needs were, not the ones that we internally thought we might need. Now, there are 3 really interesting things about these 3 insights. Number 1, the first and highest ranking factor was, of course, that the sales reps brought them new ideas, new insights, fresh perspectives. That ranked number 42 at the bottom of the list of the sales reps that came in second place. Virtually none of them did that. The second thing I think is important is that of the 10 top factors named in the success of sales reps to 700 buyers, there wasn't a single reference to feature and benefits. The closest it came, and it's not very close at all, was there were some factors that mentioned solution sales. Now, solution sales, of course, was a sales process and sales technique in the 1980s and 1990s. It was sort of a precursor to my critical insight selling, but no reference to feature benefit selling. And the third thing is, this is hard evidence that my trademark critical insight selling techniques are really the most effective sales approach today. And that is sell your knowledge, sell your wisdom, build trust, build respect, build thought leadership, and forget feature benefit selling. If you want to know more about my critical insight selling techniques, send me an email. I'll answer it at tmarks@tmaperitus.com. That's tmarks@tmaperitus.com. Now, I'll see you next time in next week's episode of Front Lobby Confessionals. I'm going to talk about the battle and the cracking of helmets in honor of the upcoming Packer game between content marketing and sales and thought leadership. It's going to be a real interesting topic. So join me next week. Until then, have a great week.